This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Now here's the toss play. Finds room at the 30. Running right through tacklers. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Running with purpose.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it again. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up for 1st and 10. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
7, Louisiana Tech, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
1st down for your Bulldogs.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. While the freshman is...
The tight end
Get picked off.
incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He finds his man. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll run it with the draw play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Crucial third down play coming up.
Roll it. In blue. Ready, go.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Ready, set.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Pound, 55, sweep.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. First down here for this offense. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They're going to run it. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Catch made on the out route. Into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Louisiana Tech, 7.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Just trucks through the defender. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Running through the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Crosses the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after.
For the extra point.
PAT puts them in front by 7.
Is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Charlotte, 21. Louisiana Tech, 14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And your Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Belly stunner.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Tuna.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. When he steps out of bounds, a solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Tackle is made at the 44-yard line. Brings up second down.
The completion sets up a second down play.
325.
And the running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Catch made on the left side. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
First down for your Bulldogs.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And the 49ers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Got it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
Looking to pass, it's Douglas. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Louisiana Tech.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there.
To kick this one away.
Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Charlotte offense will take over.
back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Get loud, Bulldog fans. It's 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The 49ers will have 1st and 10 here. They go with a direct snap. Has the 1st down, still on the move. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the 49ers churn out another 1st down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play.
42, Spider. 4 to go.
The shotgun handoff here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
That makes the score Charlotte 38, Louisiana Tech 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field.
Cut it. Cut it. Low.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
They'll take over.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The 49ers come to the line with first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. It's now second and goal.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, 49ers. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
Good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
45. Louisiana Tech, 14.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over first and 10.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Charlotte. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
52. Louisiana Tech, 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now it's second down here.
Double right.
And the quarterback dropping back. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
1st and goal, Louisiana Tech.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and
that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's at the 50, across the 40, at the 20, crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and when I look...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the 49ers will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw. It's Douglas. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Green 25.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead.
That makes the score Charlotte 59, Louisiana Tech 29.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.